Hello viewers, welcome to the show, The Noah Samson Show. As we all know, my YouTube channel is an echo chamber. I don't like listening to anyone that disagrees with me politically, and neither do you, the viewers. So I thought we'd spice it up for April Fools and do something different on the channel. We're gonna break out of the echo chamber, see what's going on. I keep getting recommended these videos that have like 500,000 views, and it's like the evil boy, the evil guy. And then I look at the thumbnail and it's my face there. And I'm like, hey, this is just like when I look in the mirror after I eat a full Cadbury bar at 3 a.m. Evil guy, naughty boy. The latest version of that is this video called Why I Hate Bread Tubers. And the thumbnail is me and 4 other white dudes. One of them is kind of a red dude. And there's bread loaves in the back. And the thumbnail text says, stranger danger. So we're gonna watch through this and see what's going on. Warning, this video contains material not suitable for all ages. Viewer discretion is advised. Whoa, okay, spooky. It's rated R, I guess. What did we do?
BreadTube, a loose and informal group of online content creators who create video content, including video essays and live streams, from socialist, social democratic, communist, anarchist, and other left-wing perspectives.
BreadTube has a definitional problem here. It's a label that was made by fans and then ascribed to creators. More of a genre than anything else, just leftist adjacent video essays was the first group. The term has evolved over time though to kind of just mean anything that's progressive, like anything that's left of center that's on YouTube. Because scrubbing through this video, I don't see really anyone that's a part of that group of creators, the original sort of BreadTubers. So who do we have here? We have Ethan is online, we have this guy Xander Hall, and then we have this guy Jake Doolittle. I don't know if these guys would call themselves BreadTubers. I doubt it personally, but I think the unifying factor is again like progressive. So I don't know, we'll see how that plays out in this.
I've been covering some of the antics from BreadTube over the past year, and I think now is the perfect time I do one big video going over my issues with these people. 6 issues to be exact, starting with 1. They're fake nice guys.
Ooh, okay. First allegation, fake nice guys. What does he mean? Let's find out.
A lot of these BreadTubers build a persona revolving around them being wholesome and empathetic to those around them.
Hey yo, that's a reference to the YouTuber Noah Samson, that's crazy.
However, there are many times where the mask slips, and their true colors come out. Many are just as hateful as the people they criticize. The only difference is that they are much less self-aware and act two-faced. This also makes them morally inconsistent, which will be a common theme throughout this video.
So hateful, mask slips, not self-aware, two-faced, morally inconsistent, which is gonna keep happening. Got it. I hope you're writing this down. You know, a while ago, someone described these types of back and forth videos and ones that I've made as just kind of like gossip at the lunch table. Like, oh, he said this, and ooh, she said that. Ooh, she was being fake and two-faced. Ooh, he's been a fake nice guy. And that stuck with me because it's like I'm contributing to that right now by making this video talking about online drama, like what people did wrong on the internet and this criticism. But I also think that's objectively bad. Like if you're watching this, I would highly recommend you pause the video and like go outside genuinely. Because when I hear this now, not in the past, but now I'm like, oh, this is just like, ooh, he's being two-faced and fake. And again, I'm the problem, so this is your out. Leave, because this stuff is a waste of time, but I fear that it is my job, it is my duty as a man to provide for my family and argue with other nerds online.
The most widespread example of this is how these creators align themselves with the body positivity movement, yet at every opportune moment, they'll make fun of someone's physical attributes. And I think it's fine to make fun of a public figure's appearance. My problem is the hypocrisy. My favorite case of this is with Jake Doolittle, who's made numerous videos on this topic. He spends half of his Fatspo video criticizing a 16-year-old girl with an eating disorder for saying mean things about fat people. He could have literally picked anybody else, but okay.
All right, so first issue here is he doesn't show a clip, he just shows an overlay, so we don't really know what Jake actually said in that video. The reason he brings up this person is because they had a viral tweet that was just being a dick to fat people. It says fat people shouldn't wear low-rise anything in response to a girl wearing a shirt with her belly showing. And another one where the person says, imagine how sweet this video would have been if they were both skinny. So just someone's that's being a dick to fat people online. If you go to this video though, Jake doesn't ever mention this person's appearance. Criticizing someone that has an ED or claims to have an ED, or they didn't even claim that in this post, claims to be a part of ED Twitter, isn't the same thing as making fun of their appearance. So he's kind of like lying there, I guess. Ooh, he's kind of like lying. Ooh, he lied on the internet, Rob. Total lie.
His social credit score should be affected.
He then made a video on Orange Peanut, a troll YouTuber who's made numerous videos goofing on fat acceptance TikTokers.
Yo, did you hear the latest tea on Jake Doolittle throwing shade at Orange Peanut? Oh, you didn't? Seriously, drop what you're doing right now. Come over.
Zafin did not go to the sleepover. He was not invited, bro. Spinky did not invite him, bro. I talked to Zafin. He did not get invited until Spinky already knew that he found out about the sleepover. That's not a real invite, bro. That's a courtesy invite.
This video from Jake ruffles some feathers. because many of his criticism of Peanut is just him making fun of his appearance and his stutter.
Like, I understand that this guy's accepting of his, I don't know, armpit bruises. I agree. Maybe he could tell us how he's so confident in his small build. What's it like being 5'1"?
Okay, so right before he's talking about the armpit bruises, which they might be stretch marks actually, as a guy who sort of lifts weights and goes to the gym. I have actually, maybe you can see them. I got some stretch marks right there from just getting too big. Basically, your body says, chill out, bro. So it kind of sounds like he's making fun of him for armpit bruises, but he's pointing it out in service of a larger point that body positivity and acceptance is good because it would include stuff like the armpit hair or the bruises.
It is yet again time to review some fat acceptance TikToks. 3 words that should never ever go together, but
3 words that should never ever go together. Fat acceptance TikToks. Well, I think that it would make sense that they are together, right? Like, wouldn't that be a good thing if you're accepting of your body?
But you also don't have to do that to make that point. So fair point on that one. As for the roast for him being a short king, yeah, I mean, that's fair to say that's inconsistent with body positivity. I think you can call people out for that are being dicks without pointing to their height, because there's a lot of guys out there that are 5'1" and they don't, you know, shit on fat people or whatever.
Yes, they do. I've went through a bulk and a cut cycle. When I was bulking, I got very big because I ate a lot. And when
Why do you say yes they do like that?
yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I went through a bulk and a cut.
You know, making fun of my speech isn't very woke of you. It's not very politically correct.
This guy Rob said Jake was making fun of his stutter. I'm not sure that's really the case. It seems like, you know, he's kind of got like an accent, almost like a Jersey type accent. This is the trouble with putting everyone in a bag of like, these guys are woke, so they're nice to everyone. So anytime they make a comment, you know, that's pointing something out and making fun of someone, they're breaking the rules. It's like, I don't know where this guy ever said he won't make fun of people's like accents and delivery.
This is the exact same thing that Nick Is Not Green did. He made fun of my stutter. I don't know why, but all these people who preach like acceptance, political correctness, wokeness, they do the same things at the end of the day. It's just they only do it when it benefits them and they know their audience is gonna like it. Everybody is a piece of shit at the end of the day. It's just a matter of how.
As Peanut just said, Nick Is Not Green did the same thing, while also discussing body positivity and acceptance.
I'm not forcing women to talk about anything, and as far as boobs go, we like boobs. We don't talk about them for 3 hours straight.
Okay, so yeah, Nick like mocked where he stuttered in that video. I think it's bad to mock people's stutters, obviously. I genuinely can't tell from watching this video whether or not Orange Peanut has a stutter or he just stuttered in that moment. He calls it a stutter here, so if we're taking it at his word, then yeah, you probably shouldn't make fun of that. Did Nick know that it was an actual stutter and not just like a delivery thing? I don't know.
Both of these guys will get ratioed in the comments, because their more normal fans hate it when they do this crap.
Comment ratioing is such a like funny argument because these people that are commenting all these things on Nick's video are not Nick's fans. They're coming from the video that Orange Peanut made where he criticized Nick. Very clearly so, because their comments are all saying the same thing Orange Peanut said.
Though Jake turned off the comments and edited out part of the video that made him look bad, that being the weird consent comment.
There's a possibility that you can't do certain things, like bench an unconsenting girl, right, Orange Peanut?
Huh? You want to repeat that one for me, Jake?
Okay, yeah, the thing was removed, so I don't know what that was in response to, but he removed that part of the video, right? He said something, he was criticized for it, and then he took it out. He deleted it. Did he do it to make himself look good? I mean, maybe, but also maybe he just did it because he made a mistake, you know? I don't know. Very woke and cancel culture of you, Mr. Rob, to hold people to the mistakes that they have rescinded. See, there it is, I could do it. Hypocrite. On the internet. I'm poisoning you, I'm poisoning you, I'm poisoning you, I'm poisoning you.
Another prominent individual you'll see in this video is Ethan Is Online, who does this shit all the time. He commonly mocks others' appearances, despite pushing against that.
If I described to you a balding white man with a podcast who peaked in high school, you'd probably be able to perfectly capture exactly what this man looks like. Sorry to inject him into your head.
So on the one hand, he's kind of just describing how this guy looks. Like, I can't even really tell if he's balding because he's wearing a hat, but he is a white dude with a podcast. But he's doing it pejoratively, you know, he's doing it to kind of insult him, so.
If he shaved everything but his mustache, he would look scary. He would look frightening. Beard is giving Easter Island silhouette. Yeah, he does look like it. Someone point out he looks like from his profile, he looks like a crescent moon.
Yet when his appearance is criticized, he throws a hissy fit.
Yeah. I'm a little overweight. I don't like how it feels.
So do something about it.
I am, asshole. It's really frustrating that your fucking audience keeps commenting that shit when I do. I used to be heavier, dickhead.
But it's, you know, you don't fucking change
Don't get
overnight.
aggressive on me, Ethan. Now you're the one getting mad.
You literally were just like, do something about it. Fuck off, asshole. It's mean. You're mean. When you talk about weight shit, you're mean, and I don't like it.
It does annoy me a little bit when people will criticize Andrew Tate and throw in the fact that like he's bald or whatever. Because it's like you can do that without throwing all the bald boys under the bus with him. You know, the baldness isn't really correlated. Would this Zay guy care about being described as a balding white man with a podcast? Maybe. Would Isaac Butterfield be offended at being described as the Easter Island guy? I mean, probably not. He's a comedian, but he's right. You know, it is a contradiction to make fun of people's looks and then get mad when they make fun of yours. So in a way, I think it's good to point stuff out like this and say, it's really easy to watch a video and have our first reaction to be to make fun of how someone looks. But being on the other end of it does suck. You know, people calling Ethan fat, that sucks. Can't imagine that feels great. I think it's fine to say that. I think that's a fine point to make. Is this cancel worthy? The sense I'm getting is that these guys don't think it is, but they think based off of Ethan's logic or the way Ethan operates that he would criticize someone else for doing this. Maybe that's true, maybe it's not, but it does feel like a weird flip around into just being a canceled video, right?
By the way, this dude flat out lied. He looked like this when he started YouTube.
Rob, he didn't flat out lie. He said that he used to be heavier.
I used to be heavier, dickhead.
Not that he has never been skinny. As in somewhere between this video and this video, which is a span of years, it seems like, he may have been heavier and has since lost weight and is trying to continue to lose weight. That's not lying. This Rob guy, man, what's going on with Rob? That doesn't make any sense.
Noah Samson is another breadtuber I've covered before who's also made fun of people's appearances and mannerisms.
Have I ever done that before? I don't think I have, honestly. Rob doesn't provide any clips, but if I have, I hope it was funny, but also, sorry if you got roasted.
But there are even bigger examples of this dude being two-faced. Ooh. He definitely portrays himself as a calm, understanding individual, just sticking up for disenfranchised groups. But this moral high ground he stands on is just for show. On Twitter, he's made multiple death threats, though if asked, he'll just explain it as jokes like they always do. First is after he lost a debate to Vosh, with him liking a tweet where someone wanted Vosh to be put down like a dog.
I like this tweet because I thought it was funny. Does that mean I'm making a death threat? Personally, that seems like a little bit of a reach, but to me, this caption is just an edgy way to say that this post sucks. And then if you read the tweet in question, you know it sucks. The tweet sucks. At least now I know I can effortlessly beat the racism allegations by reminding people I've fucked black women. Yeah, it's a gross tweet, dude. It's a freak tweet. Should he be killed for it? No, I don't think he should be killed for it. But acting as if me liking it that's what it's saying. It's just misunderstanding the way people communicate on the internet, man.
Then, during the super mega drama, Noah wanted Chud Logic to be melted into a large cast iron cauldron.
Oh god, dude, that's so... I think that's hilarious because of how just absurd it is. During the super mega drama, Noah Samson wanted Chud Logic to be melted into a large cast iron cauldron. Click off the video, I'm begging you. I want the retention rate right here to go from whatever it is to 0. Please go away. Now again, to translate from like edgy Twitter speak, this is me saying that this guy sucks. If I remember correctly, early on into this lady sharing stories about her sexual assault, this guy just made a bunch of, look at this, a 4-hour stream, a 3-hour stream, an hour-and-a-half stream, saying that she was lying about the SA allegations. And he was using photos of her in her underwear on the thumbnails. And even though those are from her social media, I think, from public posts, it's like, you know what you're doing when you do that, right? Of all the photos you could have chosen to represent this person, you chose the one of her in her underwear and her swimsuit. It's an obvious framing decision, you know?
And by the way, the pedophile part is borderline slander. Even Keffels and Xanderhall, who both hate Chud Logic, don't think Chud is a pedo.
Wait a minute. The thumbnail of this video says that stranger danger with my face. He is kind of doing that, isn't he? Ooh. I get called a pedophile every other day on my YouTube channel, and it's usually because of my mustache and my haircut. You know, stash. It's sort of a classic insult. But this Chud Logic guy, I called him a pedophile for, I think, more tangible reasons. He was horny texting an 18-year-old fan of his in his Discord. He was in his mid-30s, so like at least 35. I said 37. I don't remember exactly what it is. In these messages, he frequently references or kind of asks about her virginity. He says, I'm gonna penetrate the shyness. She says, you just don't understand me because you're a boomer. And he says, nah, you're just a shy virgin, lol. Don't be sorry, you're awkward. I know you are shy. It's how I know you are a virgin, lel. They got on my ass saying the fact that she's 18 makes this chill, but even this guy knows it's weird for a 35-plus-year-old man to be talking like this to an 18-year-old. Well, it's just inappropriate for me to be flirting with someone who is underage or even young like 18. It's supposed to be half your age plus 7. So yes, technically you guys got me. He's not a pedophile, he's an ephebophile. This is a meme. It's the debate lord meme that you are differentiating. And if you have to differentiate...
The term pedophile refers to people who are attracted to those that are prepubescent. Then there's something called a hebophile. That's people who are attracted to those in the early stages of puberty, like 11, 12, 13, 14. And then there's something called an ephebophile. That's people who are attracted to those in the later stages of puberty, like 15, 16, 17, 18. But I think the reason we don't make those distinctions is because it's very hard to explain the difference without sounding like a pedophile.
He's not a pedophile, he's an ephebophile, and a weirdo and a groomer. Because again, this was a fan of his in his Discord, who he reached out to personally as a 35-year-old man. And again, she was underage, but she lied about it, so not a pedophile. Just all those other things.
Here's where I'll make a correction from the last time I talked about Noah. I stated that this tweet was what got him banned from Twitter. But what really got him banned was this tweet describing how he'd kill Elon Musk.
Oh, this one was a banger, man. Elon Musk, I will kill you to death with a knife and a gun and a bomb and a nuke. Parody, 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 parody. You know, I don't really miss using Twitter, but I miss the way that it would frame my brain into cooking up some good shit, because this is a good tweet. This was also around the time where people were kind of pushing the limit on tweeting to see like what would get them banned, because I think Elon had just taken over, or people were getting banned for like random reasons. I think I got banned for this one, and then I wanted to test to see if I could appeal the ban by saying I was censored for my right-wing beliefs. And it worked. One of the times it worked. Maybe it was with that other tweet, I don't remember. Also, does he consider Elon Musk a part of a marginalized group? You know, because that's what he said. He said, this guy's a nice guy that sticks up for the marginalized.
He definitely portrays himself as a calm, understanding individual, just sticking up for disenfranchised groups.
So why is he tweeting death threats to Elon Musk? The richest person on earth. Oh, the hypocrisy. It astounds me. Unironically, if Elon Musk was not here, or at least just not running Twitter, that probably would do a significant amount of good for, you know, some groups of marginalized people, since he turned Twitter into Hitler Town.
This is the same guy making videos of this crappy bisexual lighting, ironically wearing maid outfits, by the way.
Hey, it's not crappy. It's cool. It's cool lighting. I haven't used the bisexual lighting in 2 or more years, I don't think. That was probably one of the more cringe decisions of my early career. Seeing a bunch of LeftTube videos and being like, I like how those lights look, I'm gonna do that. Makes me cringe because it's like, you couldn't have been a little more original, bro. You couldn't have chose different colors or something. Plus I was so damn purple. Look how purple I was. Oh my goodness. Even the thumbnails, I was just a purple guy. I pride myself now in being a little more original with my setups and intentional with the backgrounds. Treadmill there is kind of a good for the vibes. The fact that I just woke up, the fact that I do have bedhead. You could say I'm an artist. Also, how does wearing a maid outfit contradict at all with tweeting about wanting to kill Elon Musk? If I had a maid, which I never will, but if I had a maid or a butler, sort of an Alfred type character, I would want them to do cool shit like that. I might have been wearing that outfit while I tweeted it. Who knows?
These guys don't fool me. They're fake nice guys who take advantage of their viewers.
Okay, so that was the fake nice guys section. Those were his arguments presented. Interesting stuff. I've been recording for an hour and a half, and we are 5 minutes into this video. So what I'm gonna do is split this up into 5 videos, because the sections are really fun. Is that unhinged to do? Probably. I think I literally have to. I need to go outside. I got stuff to do today. So just some concluding thoughts here. For one, I think it's totally fine to criticize hypocrisy regarding body positivity. Like using bald or short as an insult. If we're talking about moral consistency, yeah, those contradict. And even though that's being used as kind of like a gotcha here, my thing is it's more effective to criticize someone that's being a dick to fat people and saying body positivity is stupid if you don't in that process point out people's physical flaws. I think that's like a totally reasonable thing to say. Does that make these guys fake nice guys that are two-faced and evil? I don't think so, you know. I don't think we should reduce people down to these sorts of clips. I'm sure if I talk to Nick or Ethan or Jake, they might have more to say about it. Maybe I can for a future video. But the fact is, most of these clips are like years old. It's not like there's some serious pattern of behavior that's happened between then and now that warrants, you know, some like major demonization effort. I think a lot of these people just think they're cringe. And hey, YouTube is a place with over 100 videos you can choose from. And if you don't like someone on there, you can just go, you know, watch something that you like. Other concluding thought, BreadTube is a label used to mean progressive thing on the internet or on YouTube that I don't like. And grouping a bunch of people together under that label is, you know, it's an algorithm play, right? It's clickable, video's doing well. That's why I'm talking about it, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, it feels very cancel culture brain to just like pick out these guys and say everybody is like that, and these guys specifically from things they've said here and there in clips. And I don't think that's like an empty call for hypocrisy, because my views have changed on that. I think, you know, in the past I've definitely treated people more unfairly based on clips that I've seen of stuff they've said. And I feel like just going outside and talking to people has helped me change that part a little bit, or just recognize that I think it's a problem. And once you recognize that it's a problem, you can see the people on the right or on the center, I don't know this guy's politics, but he's anti-BreadTube and BreadTube is progressive. So you just kind of, you know, transitive property. They do it all the fucking time as well. So okay, I hope this helped break you out of the echo chambers and see that some people disagree, and I actually agree with some of the disagreements, but I also think a lot of them are sort of, there's weird stuff going on. That's how we're doing it on this channel now. We're making it a conversation. I'll see you soon with part 2 of 5, or however many, in responding to this video, because I'm a lazy boy. See ya later, bye.